There we go. Greetings, everybody. Yay. Happy March 15th, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi.
Look who I got with me in her beautiful little garden behind her. I have Gertrude with me today. I'm so happy to have you.
Little fairy.
A little fairy there. I just love that. I love the mushroom and the big flower. Gorgeous.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. So it's good to see everybody. Thank you all for being here this morning. I was telling Gertrude that today is the Ides of March, which is the 15th of March. And of course, number one, I can't believe that it's already the 15th of March. It just seems like yesterday it was the 1st of March. The time just goes by so fast, honestly. Yeah, it's terrible. So, but I want to give you a little history about the Ides of March. And so I'm going to do that. But first, I need to know what's been going on with you, Gertrude. You were on the Jeff Mara podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. Isn't that fabulous? And that's here on YouTube.
Yes.
And you were talking about what it is that you do, which is fabulous.
Yes.
So if you get a chance to go over there and check it out, that's wonderful. And I know that you're working with Jordan Cockburn as well. You've worked with Jordan. You're doing a lot of different things now, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, Jordan Cockburn, one day I just asked the spirit on YouTube to lead me to someone.
Uh-huh.
I came across him, so I started watching him and being on his live. And then he asked me to be on his podcast. So I was the first person he interviewed. And after that, he will push my channel. Every chance he will push my channel and my numbers start going up.
Oh, that's fabulous. We all need that kind of support. We really do. You know, especially when we first start out, but even later, we just need to know that people will talk, invite us to come on, like I came on your show last week. And that you can work and collaborate with other people, and it makes it a lot of fun for us and for the viewer, right?
Yes. I never forget the fact you were the first one to invite me on this. So that was my first one with you.
The first time, yeah. I absolutely love to bring in new people that have not been brought into the to the forefront of the community. And I love it when people ask me, can I contact so-and-so and see if they'll come on, if they're brand new, or even if they're not new, but people really enjoy what they do. So anytime anybody is interested in letting me know somebody that they would like to come on, let us know and let Gertrude know. I'm sure she'd love that too. Right, Gertrude?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So she does do some channeling, and she is also a card reader. So we're gonna throw some cards today. Hello, Kelly. I'm gonna say hi to everybody because we got more people coming in. We got Viviani and Kelly. Welcome, and hello to Liz Reeves and Akila. Hi, Akila. Lauren Hunsinger. How are you, dear? Lorraine Morris. And Craig is here. Craig Dixon. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming over and spending some time with us today. Yeah, I'm really happy to be here with you. So I said that I was going to talk a little bit about the Ides of March. I'm going to write how you say that in here, and I'm going to explain it. Ides of March. Hi, Hypnicity. All right. So the Ides of March are between the 13th and the 15th of March every year. It's the way that the Romans called that period of time in the middle of the month. And there was a situation where Julius Caesar in 44 BC was the Roman emperor. And apparently people didn't really care for him very much because he was just a little bit too rough. And so there was a seer. This is why I wanted to really bring it up. There was a seer, or what we would call a psychic now, that told him to beware of the Ides of March, or beware. Actually, I thought that's what he said, but he actually said beware of the next 30 days. But it's the Ides of March that we all look at. So he told him that, and nothing happened in the morning. And so he's on his way to the Congress, to the Senate, to meet with his government people. And he sees the psychic guy standing, beside the road. And he says, well, it's the Ides of March and nothing happened. And so he gets to the Senate building, and he gets stabbed by 60 different senators. They are all stabbing him, even Brutus and Cassius, who apparently were his friends. So he had no friends. So one of the spiritual lessons that we can take out of this is watch your back, because people will stab it if you're not looking right. Hello, Sonia Rayleigh. Hi, how are you, dear? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. We have to be vigilant. We have to be obedient. We have to accept other people's opinions, because apparently Julius Caesar didn't do that. And we have to work with precision and clarity and be focused with things. And we need to be prepared for what is to come. And Julius Caesar was none of those things. He wasn't. But the people that were stabbing him, he got stabbed by 60 different people, certainly took him out of what his reign consisted of. And although that was a heck of a long time ago, because it was 44 BC, some believe that this day brought an end to the slavery of the Jews and God's judgment for all sinners. But it seems to me that we've had other days in the world where those things have tried to be done as well, and they just keep coming back. So I'm not sure that we ever really absolve ourselves of those things. It's really a day for newness and freshness. People need to pay attention and find themselves falling in love with new adventures and challenges. So take it as a day to start a new adventure and a new challenge. It's a new season because we're coming into spring next week. And there's a lot of angelic influences around us today, according to what I read. So call on your angels today to bring in whatever it is that you would like to have and like to see. So that's all. I'm not going to, the teacher's done.
I happen to have Julius Caesar for my literature class, the subject.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Yeah. It is very interesting. And of course, Caesar was is well known for when you have a child that they cut out of you and you don't have it regular birth, is called a cesarean. It's based after Caesar's name. Yeah. So, hi Willow. Yes, I'm so happy to see everybody here. Thank you so much. Many blessings to all of you.
Yeah, Sonia was on my channel. Oh, I really love having her. It was great.
Sonia, who was that? Oh, Sonia Rainley. I know. Isn't she wonderful? She really is. Yes, she is. Yep. And I love it when she works with the Soul Sisters with EQ as well. Yeah, they're both really good. They're really wonderful readers. So it's good to see you, dear. All of you, really. And Kelly's here, and I hope your puppy's doing well, Kelly. And so we are here for you today to do some readings, and we could start out with a reading, let's say, for the general influence of the Ides of March. We could do that first. And so let's do that, Gertrude. Let's just pull some cards to see what kind of energy here in the US is around this day. Let's do that. Let's see if we can do that. All right. Energy. Yeah. Is there anything today we should watch out for? We should be vigilant of? We should know? Anything we should know today? Oh, good, Hypnicity. I'm glad. I had one C-section, so. Oh, wow. I love these cards. Okay. So I'll go ahead and do mine first. You take your time. The first one I came up with was a return to spirit. And I think that's what it's telling us, that we need to start thinking more with our spiritual gifts. And we need to think about how the divine can help us and align us with the best influences that we can around us. A return of spirit also asks us to ask our angels and our guides and our ancestors to work with us and to bring us the best benefit of the day. The second one is innocence. The best way to be is innocent like a child, innocent like a napping puppy. How about that, Kelly? Once we, in other words, we don't know everything. And once we remember that we don't know everything, then we open ourselves up to knowing more, because we have to, they say, empty your cup so you can fill it with something else. So there's that. Finally, I got divinity, and I love it because return of spirit and divinity. It's a day for us to focus on the divine, and that is including within us. So we all have a spark of the divine within us. All of us are connected. And this is just a reminder to return to spirit and remember that you are already connected to the divinity within. So there you go.
Ali,
all right.
I think you will say I'm a good student. So Ali just taught me how to do this reading. Well, you can help me. I go with
all right.
it.
Okay.
First card, new life. And what it shows is, the thrill, the excitement, you have a new life, and that is what the figure is showing.
Yes.
New life. And the second one, to be fair. And what the picture show is that we have to, it's very important to be grounded and balanced.
Yes. Yeah.
And that, help us develop a fair view, a proper medium view of everything in life. And the last one, a change in the wind. When we move, with the wind, and we are not stagnated and stuck in one thing, and we move with the wind, we change with the wind.
We do.
Change, transformation in our life when we are not. Amazing! I didn't think I could do it.
You did fine. The other thing that I was thinking about was, have you ever seen a tree? Do you know about a willow tree? A willow tree can bend, just like a bamboo can bend in the wind.
Yeah.
We have to remain like that kind of a tree, not a solid oak tree. Sometimes that's important, but this kind of a tree bending in the wind is that's very Asian concept. It's a very Asian. Yeah, absolutely. And look at this. I want to show you this because this is just a riot. I am telling you, it's blustery weather, which blustery is windy.
Yes. But you have that effect on me. When I am with you, I can read cards. So you have that.
Are you relaxed? Is it because you're more relaxed? Maybe? I don't know. Could be.
I don't know what is maybe your energy, the spirit, or maybe relax, because I know you are accepting. Yeah.
And look at Lauren said that's a happy and a hopeful message. So see, you did fine. You did fine. Yeah. Just keep practicing, and that was perfect. That reading was great, and it's something we all need to remember. Absolutely.
I just learned it from you minutes ago. Oh yeah, you're a very good teacher.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that. So thank you.
Oh, you and your husband were married under a willow tree. Oh, that's nice, Liz. That's beautiful. Was it like a weeping willow? My mother had a weeping willow tree in the front yard, and it was so beautiful. It was just gorgeous when I was a little girl. And I remember it like it was yesterday, though. It was so beautiful. Yeah. So, Craig, let's see. I'm looking at what you said. You had a dream. It was Marjorie Taylor Greene. Is that what that means? Marjorie Taylor Greene? It looked like a 30s Popeye cartoon. She had gotten flattened by a falling safe. Oh, my God. Oh, that's a riot. It must be her. Okay. You heard the full sound effects. Oh, my. At 3:00. Yep. That was it, Craig. It was. So, in other words, even when a safe falls on you, you aren't safe. Right?
Yeah.
It reminds me when I was a little girl of the Roadrunner cartoons. there was a road runner. He would always be outrunning this coyote in a cartoon, and the coyote would always do everything to stop him, to kill him or whatever. And he used to drop things on him, and then the wily, what's his name, the road runner would get up and run away, beep beep. So he never got him. So we're always chasing something, but we never get to the end. That's pretty funny. Yeah, this is interesting. Willow is your native name, given by a medicine man who told my father she is like a willow tree and she will never. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I wondered where you got that name, Willow, and it fits you perfectly. It really does. I always see you as a willow. So, Craig Milu said it was her ego that flattened her. Well, yeah, there you go. Beep beep. All right. So we have in your mom's backyard. How beautiful. Thanks for sharing, Liz. That sounds like a beautiful place to have. Yeah. Oh, yes. The fact that you said about blustery, and then she pulls the card about the wind and the weather and everything. That is. It's not a coincidence. It's meant to be. That's right. All right. So let's see. Oh, they do it at 7 years old. Okay, that's cool. All right. So I have one question so far, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm thinking about transforming my garden or my yard into a community victory garden. What do my guides say? So I don't know. I want to make sure everybody knows what this is, and it's where everybody gets a little bit of land on whatever plot of land that you're offering it, and they get to plant whatever they would like to plant there. They could plant some vegetables, or they could plant some flowers there, or whatever. And then people share with each other, I believe. I've seen them, but they're pretty big. So I love the idea. But let's see what her guides tell her about it, Gertrude. Let's see what her guides have to say about it. All right. Ooh. Very interesting. All right. So Nalani, the first one I got is rooted. Look at that. So to me, as you know, in a garden, everything has to be rooted so it doesn't fly away, obviously. But it looks like it's rooted in your home. And so that's exactly where you asked, in your yard. There's your home right there. So your home is rooted, and you're going to be sharing that space with other people. So to me, that's a great first card. And you're going to have a lot of people who are very, very grateful for you sharing this space with them. And that would be probably because there might not be, people will live in apartments now, or they live in a condo or something, and they don't have any place to do such a thing. So you get a lot of people that will be very happy about it. I got the king. I'm not sure what the king is. Is your husband happy about it? Does he feel like it's okay? Sometimes we think that people are aligned with what we believe in, but I don't know if maybe he likes privacy more than you do. I'm not sure if it's even your husband. It could be somebody else. I'm not sure. But I have that come up. But to me, it's going to bring you some wonderful friendships. Those people that you are going to use your garden will bring you friendships in real person. They're rooted in friendship. So not only will they be growing a garden, but they'll be growing a friendship with you. And there's nothing better than that, if that's what you'd like. Because look, there she has some flowers there, and she's sitting under the tree. So I think your guides like it, but that's my reading.
Yeah. So the first one I get fertility. So that would say the ground is likely very fertile, and then you need a lot of patience to bring that forward.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can really, there is hope for that. And then truth is, it will offer a lot of it will offer solitude. When you have a garden, you work on it, and you do get that feeling of solitude, truth, solitude. And the last one, rejoice.
Oh my
Rejoice
goodness.
in celebration.
Wow.
Ah,
Wow. I love it. I love the first card being fertility, because there's that space that you can use for fertile ground. And then, oh my goodness, look
the
at
last
that.
one, rejoice in celebration. I like the solitude, because when you work
Mhm.
on the garden, I always feel
Yeah.
like alone with nature.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
really,
Yep. I think there'll be times where there'll be people working there together, but a
you
lot
see,
separately.
yeah,
So they have that, and they're connecting with the earth
yes.
by being in the garden. You're a quick study, girlfriend. You're a quick study. I think you're doing great. Wow.
Thank you.
That's awesome. So I get that's a yes, Nalani. I think maybe you should do that. What do you think? Yep.
Yes, the
Yep.
cards is an obvious yes from the cards.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Let's see. Does anybody else have any questions? Okay, Kelly, that's fine. Yes, I'll be on next week with you. I look forward to that. Very nice. Hi, Esther. How are you, dear? Is it Teresa TAK's birthday today? Woohoo! Happy birthday, Teresa!
Yeah.
Woo! Good for you, girl. On the Ides of March. Woo! That's awesome. All right. All right. Oh, all right. Let's see what we. Um. Oh yes, that might be the king, Willow. That might be the king. You might find those who fight against the idea of a victory garden. That might be what the king card means. That, there are some people that will say, I don't want my kingdom trampled over by all these people. So it may not be her husband. Perhaps it is others that live in the community. Thanks, Willow. That makes a lot of sense. That really does. All right. So Lorraine, I have your question and I will be right with you with that. Hi, Jess. Yes. Oh my goodness. Your yard isn't huge? Oh, okay. You might want to just start with maybe 2 people or something. There you go. Yeah. But I still like the idea. Hi, Mystic Traveler. It's nice to see you. You did not see total rejoicing? Okay. That's all right. That's all right. It could very well be that I didn't know what the size of her garden was. But I think maybe people are rejoicing at the idea of it. Whether it works out or not, I don't know. But I think that's the king thing coming through. Yeah. No, it's fine. You don't have to agree. I'm happy to have you okay. Singing Happy Birthday to You, the Stevie Wonder version. Oh. Or we could also sing the Beatles version. Da na 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 na. They say it's your birthday. Da na na na. Oh, I love it. Okay, so Lorraine Morris says, with Ostara coming, do my spirit guides have a message for you? And Ostara is the pagan equinox, spring equinox, I believe. It's around that period of time that she's talking about. So let's see what we can come up with. All right. So maybe it's a fertile idea for you, Nalani, but other people won't agree. I certainly have enough room for a victory garden, but my neighbors all do too, so they wouldn't come over here and put anything out because they have their own place. All right, what do we got? Ooh, all right. All right, so Lorraine, I pulled first the word knowledge. So I'm getting that new knowledge is possible to come in at this time for you. Be open to receiving it. because it's there and it will bring in itself over this period of time, that you are going to be contacted by perhaps the violet flame, who is also Saint Germain. So I don't know if Saint Germain is one of your guides or one, and maybe he isn't. It could be that you were contacted instead by one of your own personal guides who happens to also work with the violet flame. And I do get that they are divine. So look at that beautiful picture. So you have divinity, and the divine works through you and with you at all times. And that was our collective, in our collective reading as well. So I'm getting, Lorraine, that you have that coming with you. All right, Gertrude.
Yeah. So the first card, gratitude. Focus on gratitude and you will attract prosperity and abundance. The focus of gratitude. With gratitude, I always like that one. I am so happy and grateful. I do that daily. And I find it really lives. And nature, we were just talking about, nature. The healing power of nature. And nature has much to offer. Take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoor, soaking in nature and believe, which is trust. And that is the difference between success over failure is the power of your belief.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. It's funny because that's exactly what the message was in Wayne Dyer's information as well that I just shared with everybody yesterday was, how you think about something. If you think there'll only be obstacles, if you think there'll only be problems, if you see life that way, that's what you get. And so your power of your thought is so important. Oh yeah, you're welcome, dear. There was another story. Hi, Mother's Tarot. It's good to see you, dear. How are you, Loretta? Wayne Dyer tells a story about something very similar. Wayne used to live in Maui, Hawaii, and he would go out and walk on the beach all the time. And one day he had a person come up to him who said, he overheard the person asking somebody else, how do you like living here? How do you like living in Maui? And the person answered, well, it's overcrowded. There's too many tourists here. There's too many problems here. It's hard to get it's very expensive here. And the person goes on, and they go, okay. So then they go up to Wayne and they say, how do you like it here, Wayne? And he says, I love it here. The beach is beautiful. The waves are lovely to listen to. I love the sunrise and the sunset. The people are kind and loving. And it's just a beautiful place to live. And the person was confused. How come this person only thought this way and this person thought this way? And he said, it depends on how you look at it. You can focus on the negative stuff, or you can focus on the positive stuff, and that's what your experience is going to be. And I thought, wow, that's like the best thing I ever heard. It really is. So when you're feeling down and depressed, try and find something in your day that you can make, that can make you happy and that can, bring you joy. And then focus on the good. So that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay. Who else has a question for us today? It would be nice to hear. If anybody does, we're here to help you. Teresa, would you like a birthday reading? Let me know. Oh, you're welcome, Will.
Why don't you do a reading for me?
All right, I will.
I love that.
Yes. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can come up with. I love that. In the meantime, if anybody has a question, put it in the chat and I'll check it out. All right. So I need to know. All right, Sonia. Thanks for coming by, dear. It's nice to see you. All right. Oh, perfect. All righty. The first one that I get for you, I'm going to do this so you can see the cards, okay? So let's see. I'm going to switch this so you can see the card. First one is communion. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
So there you are, Gertrude, sitting on a bench, and you are being able to communicate with what the divine, who's above. So there could be also your meditation that you do, and how you connect with your guides and your teachers. So there's that one. There you are. And to you, it's not work. It's enjoyable. You like it. So it isn't something that's drudgery. In other words, it isn't something you have to do and you have to get up every morning and do it. You want to do it. You want to communicate. And you had been called to communicate. They called you and you answered the call. You answered the call, and they love that because you're willing to be open and listen and learn. And that's all that it takes in order to grow. Finally, wait till you see what the last card is. Solitude. Isn't that great? That's the card you thought was so wonderful. And yet it is you. You are by yourself, mostly, except with your little dogs. And you communicate in solitude.
Yes, I love solitude. You know, alone with the alone. Yeah.
But that's how you communicate as well, through your meditation and through your solitude. You don't have any distractions around you, right?
Yes.
Yes, you have to take the dogs out once in a while, but otherwise you're by yourself. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
When I am in a crowded airport or crowded area, I could just sit and then go inside myself, and I'm in solitude. I'm by myself.
That's awesome. I get really kind of a stomach ache if I'm in with too crowded people. I have to go find a spot where it's quiet. And that's what Wayne Dyer said. Actually, he said, when you become more awakened, you don't want to be around a lot of people, and you want to spend more time working with yourself or working with in quiet. And okay.
So now,
Gerald. All right, Gerald. All right, so we have a question here from 4 different people. Let's see, we have Mother's Tarot, and we have Gerald's here, and Willow wants a card, and Ginny wants a card, and Arwen the Gray wants a card. So let's go ahead and start answering some of these questions. Thanks, everybody. All right. Mother's Tarot. All right, so this is Loretta. I know you would like Loretta too, Gertrude. She's wonderful. She lives here in Washington State as well, and she is interested in lots of different things. There you go. All right, 1 card. That's all you want is 1 card. All right, so I'm going to pull the cards from Buddha Wisdom, Shakti Power, and these are beautiful new cards I got. So I'm going to do that. Ooh. So you got the Vajra Dakini. Isn't that beautiful? She is the blue Buddha. She's the blue Buddha family of the East is what she is. And she's beautiful. She has I thought those were arms. I thought she had a lot of arms, but no, she has just some like little flags around her. But it says here, replace hatred through learning and wisdom. And I really don't tend to think you have a lot of hatred, Loretta, but it's turning away from anything that is dark or anything that is troublesome. And so maybe it is even some of us turning away from the news, because boy, is that dark, and moving toward wisdom and discovery. And I think we all do that, but it's just admonishing you to remember to do that. So thank you so much.
So this card comes out again. Gratitude.
Ah,
Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Well, that sounds pretty much like, like you. Be thankful for who and what is in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you will start to attract prosperity and abundance. So what comes out for me is, focus on gratitude and attract prosperity and abundance.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Sometimes when we get these, they seem negative to us when we
Yes.
kind of know the person isn't really that way. But at the same time, it's the way that we have to remember, we have to be sometimes be reminded. And so she says, I don't, but keep moving from the negative. Yes. Okay. Yeah. We have to stay grounded, and we have to be grounded and stay positive. Hello, Sharon. Strawberry rhubarb. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, dear. Yeah. Okay, Mary. I'll put you on the list here. We'll pull a card for you. I'm sorry you don't feel well. Oh, you're feeling stuck. First I read it, you were feeling sick. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it. Yep, we do have to balance, Loretta. You're right. Hello, Teresa Ford. Nice to see you. And Jess Ree. Hi, Jess Ree. All right. So the next one we have is Mr. Gerald. And he would like a reading about picking up his writing project. Should he pick it back up? Okay. Let's see what I get, Gerald. I'm always saying, yes, I think that's a good idea. But I think sometimes it's not even, I say there is no such thing as writer's block. It's simply an excuse not to do what we need to do, because you can always continuously write until that block goes away. But a lot of times writing gets stuck because we're too busy, or we have a different focus, and we can't get back into that focus yet. So let's see. So I don't know what your writing project is about, Gerald, but the first card I get is Naked Man. And so I'm wondering if you feel vulnerable at all about what it is you're writing about, or do you feel like it might expose you in some way? And it could be something as simple as exposing you to some criticism, because not everybody likes everybody's writing or what they've said. So I don't see you as a person that wallows in worry, but I think that comes up a little bit here. You've got a baby angel pushing you on this one. This baby angel is on your shoulder saying, all right, whenever you're ready, I'm here to help you. I'm here, Gerald. So take me up on it. The next card I get is the poet. Well, that's about as close to the writer as I think that shows up in these cards. I'm seeing that, that's a positive thing, because the next card says you've got an open road. So I'm feeling as though you can do it. You've got the road open for you to do it, and it's wide open to you. And you can expand your horizon by doing this particular writing project. Okay.
So my first card, Suffering in Silence. What I read about it is, share like what you are doing now, sharing it with us about it. And second card, Wisdom, and there's a book there. So you have the wisdom, the ability, the know-how to do it, and and that is your destiny.
Oh, look at that! Wow, Gerald. Yeah. It is good not to suffer in silence. It is good to share with us that you might be going through some of these difficult times as to get back to it. But yeah, it does look really, mine's the open horizon and yours is, the last card you have is that it's, what is it
Destiny.
again? Your
Destiny.
destiny. Yeah. It's your
Yeah.
destiny to do it. Yeah. I remember somebody reading for me probably about 20 years ago that said, you're going to write a couple of books, me. And I said, well, I don't know. But my feeling is I've written so much small stuff, you could probably put it all in a big book.
Yeah.
So,
Really.
but anyway, I would do it. I would do it, Gerald. I'd pick it back up whenever you're feeling like you're ready. Yeah, I would. All right. Let's see. We have Willow. Willow is struggling to keep her temper and you don't know why. You think you need a card. Okay, let's relax on this one, Willow. It might be the energy. It's definitely the energies. That was me last week. I was very discombobulated last week. And I needed some centering, some grounding. So I'm going to put a prayer out there for you, Willow, that you need to center yourself and ground yourself. You're spending too much time in the air. Yeah. You're not grounded. So that's something I feel here. I pulled this card earlier a couple of times. It's saying you are divine. You are divine. You can feel the way you feel, but at the same time, you have to remember you are a spark of the divine, that we are all connected. You are connected above and here on the earth with others. I went to get coffee this morning and the song from The Police came up. We are spirits in a material world. And I thought, okay, thank you. There's my message for the day. You are a spark of the divine. So try to take it down, try to go within, and try to do a little bit of meditating, a little bit of grounding. Okay. How about you?
Yeah, I get the card of love.
Oh.
Love is the foundation of your existence, and you are just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. So here, the word compassion comes out in relief. I think
Mm-hmm.
sometimes when when it's hard to when we try to keep a lid on something, love and compassion,
Mm-hmm.
love
Mm-hmm.
and compassion for others, or love of compassion for ourselves.
Ourselves. Yes, you did need to hear that. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. Wow. Lots of good information here for Lorraine and for Gerald from other people and the support that you're offering. And Lauren, yes, it is Gerald's destiny to do that. Yes, absolutely. Oh, you too, Willow? You get that I'm going to write a book? I don't know. We'll see. I think my husband wrote a book and he couldn't get anybody to publish it. And I was just thinking last night, if I ever did um, want to write a book, I would go to Hay House, I think, because they're spiritual people there. So, all right, the next one we have is from Ginny, and welcome. I'm a semi-new subscriber. Thank you for being here with us. We absolutely love having you in our community, and thank you so much for posting and asking a question today. So I love the way you spell your name. That's really cool. I mean, obviously, I don't know if that's your nickname or if your parents named you that way, but it's cute. It's really nice. By the way, everybody, Gertrude, her show is in the box below for the channel information, and make sure you go over and like and subscribe to her channel. She's fabulous. She has a lot of guests, and she does a lot of messages from her guides, and so she could use some more subscribers like we all could. All right. Oh, okay. In 2024? Oh, Dad named you Ginny. Oh, Dad did a good job. All right. That's really awesome. Okay, so I guess I better start working on it, Willow, huh? uh, hmm. Oh, wow. Okay, Ginny. I usually pull these cards at about 3 or 4, but this time the last one I got didn't give me the complete message, so I pulled a 5th one, but I'll try to read this as it tells the story. I'm seeing there's maybe some kind of a blockage you're dealing with. I don't know if you're waiting for something to happen or you're feeling like there's something blocking you from what you want. But there is a little bit of that going on, or it has gone on. Don't let it go, let it flow, knowing that everything is in divine timing, and that you can trust the universe to bring what you need to you in the right time. The second one I got is that love is abundant, and maybe this blockage is in love. I'm not sure, but look at that. These people have stars in their hair. They're just absolutely beautiful, and they really love each other. So I'm seeing that that's in the cards, so to speak. You are a star. You are a star. You shine. You shine brightly. And there it is right here in the cards, this one. So this is you. You are the star. You're beautiful. The next one I get is a finder of lost things. This is the one I thought, what in the world does she look? And so I think for some reason the blockage is that you are waiting to find what maybe is lost, or what you think is lost. And hang on there, hang on, because they know you're ready. They know you're ready and that you're waiting. They're just waiting for the right time for it to reveal itself and to bring that very thing to you when you're ready for it. Sometimes we aren't quite ready. Sometimes we have to wait just a little bit longer. But don't let it worry you. The worry keeps us from getting what we want. Trust the universe and trust in the divine pattern of life.
So my first card, the Emperor, and it says, structure and organization are important right now. Don't be afraid to take on leadership role. You have much wisdom to offer.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, much wisdom to offer.
Much wisdom. Yep.
Yeah, card two. I love this card, the High Priestess. Time to pause and reflect. Trust in your spiritual gifts. Nothing is hidden from your divine intuition.
Ooh.
And the four of summer, your responsibility may distract you from noticing all the gifts that God is giving to you. Be open to investigating opportunities that come your way. And the last card says, expect a sudden positive change in your life. You can now move forward and make great progress.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm actually seeing, we're seeing similar things in that things are going to start happening. Things are going to start happening, but you have to be able to let it go in order for that to happen. Yeah. Very good. All right, Jenny. I hope I mean, I see that as both of them as very positive. So don't worry about any blockages, perceived or otherwise, because we all have them. But remember, things are not always good. Things are not always bad. And so when things are bad, know that they will be good again. And when things are good, we have to remember and be grateful, because they could get bad again in everything we do. Thanks so much, dear. And again, oh, you lost your job at the end of December. Oh, wow. Okay.
uh,
Yep. Yep.
well,
I think you're ready for another one. That's what that last card was. So
yeah.
find something you love. Find something you love. Don't just take the thing that comes along. But I'm sorry that happened to you, dear. All right. So we have Arwen the Gray. Oh, we've got two more after this, and that's fabulous because that will probably put us right at the top of the hour. So, a reading about your purpose. Are you on your path? So, if you get a chance, I posted yesterday about one of Wayne Dyer's books about being awakened, the awakening, Arwen. And in it, it said, a lot of people ask, what is my purpose? Why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? And that's a normal thing for people to ask. And he said, which made so much sense, you're here to serve others. And I made a joke and I said, no, you don't have to be a waitress, but you're here to serve others. Find a way that you can serve others, whatever that might be. Once you're doing that and you release having to know exactly what it is that you need to do, then it should be able to be realized by you. You should find what it is that you're doing. And I have to be honest with you, that's exactly why I started my channel. I didn't know what I was doing. What's my purpose? What am I doing? And I started to serve other people, and then it went from there. So that's just from yesterday. So, but I am going to pull these cards. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, you are full of magic. You are just full of magic. And it's all there for you. It says here, and I absolutely love the blue colors. I'm a blue person. But remember that you are the magic. And remember that magic can flow. You need to flow. Let it flow out of you. Let it flow. Don't block it. Find a way to make it work. It will heal you and it will heal others. Sometimes simply sharing your story can heal somebody else because they know they're not alone. That's very important. And finally, you get one of the best cards of the deck, Serendipity. Oh my goodness. Serendipity is a beautiful card because what it is you're being led to something that is just going to meet all of the requirements that you want. And it is going to be your magic that you're going to show. And your serendipity will be that's what's going to come out and take care of it. You'll know it when you see it, and you will be so in awe of it. He says that miracles happen all the time, and we just have to be open to receiving them. So, thank you, Arwen.
So the first card I get is gracefully aging. You receive this card because heaven can see your inner and outer beauty and wants you to appreciate your divine magnificence too. The more you hold positive thoughts and feelings about the aging process, the more you glow with inner peace and sage wisdom.
Wow.
And then the second card, forgiveness. Have you been carrying around anger, guilt, shame, or regrets? This card indicates it's time to set down this burden so you can spread your wings and fly higher. You are guided to release stored emotion and thoughts that may block you. Forgiveness doesn't mean that what others did to you is okay or that you need to spend time with them. Rather, it means you are choosing to detox yourself from negative thoughts and emotions related to those experiences.
Wow.
And the last card, take the next step now. If you feel stalled or stuck, this card is offering a solution. It's time to take action. Even a small step in the direction of your wisdom, I mean, even a small step in the direction of your vision will help you feel a sense of progress and hope. You already know what the next step is as your heart is leading you there. And that is true. We actually know what we want because we have something inside that tell us.
I know. All of us feel like, and she mentioned this, and I understand, you feel like you need directions. But the issue is that one of us could say, you ought to do this. You ought to become a crystal healer. You ought to become a past life reading healer. You ought to try this. We can tell you all those things, but it's you that has to make up your mind about what it is you want to do, because it's you that has to live that life. So directions are start by serving others, whatever that means to you. Even if it means that you smile and say hello to somebody at the grocery store, you're serving them by bringing them a smile. Think about it that way. It doesn't have to be huge. All right. Thank you, Arwen. Good luck, dear.
Yeah, that's what Rahasha always says. He says that light workers always think they have to do something. And he said,
Right.
you don't have to do anything big like pantry or anything, but just
Right.
little acts of services like, a smile to the neighbor, a little helping
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah. Absolutely. Every time if I'm on a walk or something, and somebody has a beautiful animal, they're walking, I'm always going, oh my goodness, that animal is so beautiful. Maybe because I love animals so much, but some people aren't. They'll go, oh, thank you, whatever. But most people really like it if you like their babies or their animals. All right, Mary, you're feeling stuck. Oh boy, you are not alone, girl. Let's see what we
And
can.
I'm
All
feeling
right.
stuck too. I want to be able to be like the psychics who can see spirits or see things.
Yeah.
My
You'll get
entire life, I was scared stiff of ghosts, and now I want to see ghosts and I can't see them. I've seen them twice, but not easily.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Very interesting cards I pulled for you, Mary. First one I get is a bed. Are you feeling depressed, or that you want to just sleep all the time, or that you feel like you're not getting enough rest? I don't know why the bed shows up first. Or maybe it's telling you you need to get more rest. I'm really not sure, but I'm getting that it has something to do with your cycles of sleep. The next one I get is interesting because it's blood on your hands. And I think to myself, well, what could that be? And it could be that you're feeling as though there's something that you have to do that's better than somebody else. And so you feel like you got blood on your hands. You can't seem to get rid of it. It's like out damn spot from Macbeth when she's trying to scrub her hands free of what she has done. But I don't think it's that serious. And the next card I get is a farmer. It's telling you to get outside if you can. Get outside. Maybe get a little garden going, because I think that would bring up your energy level. It will also ground you to the earth. Because you have a gold mine inside. it's waiting to be mined. It's waiting to be mined. And I see a resurrection coming. So whatever it is that's making you tired or making you feel stuck, the sun's going to come out and you're going to feel better soon, dear. Just hang in there. Resurrection, as we know. Of course, Easter's coming, but I don't think it will take till Easter. I think that it's coming for you in the spring. There you go.
So my first card is choices.
Uh-huh.
When you accept responsibility for your life and choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You will be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that is inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. Yeah, so that stands out. The power of your own spirit and intuitive wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, animal kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts. They have been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. And my two dogs really opened my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Then the third card, reach out. We know you are reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help we offer as it is about the emotional benefit. And learning is truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. This card actually speaks to me because I have a hard time accepting. Yeah.
Oh,
Accept.
really? Yeah. Okay.
And I think so. You might have that same
Okay.
thing where it's hard. It's easier to give than accept.
Yeah. Yeah. I went through that for a long, long time, and I still would rather give than get. But at the same time, in order for the flow to come, you have to be available to receive and give at the same. You have to be in that energy flow. So
Ah,
yeah, we
yeah.
have to work. We have to work on that in order to get ourselves aligned. Because people used to say, for instance, somebody'd say, "I like your shirt," and I'd say, "Oh, I just got it at Walmart." You know, well, so what? They like your shirt. It isn't like where you got it. It's just accepting the fact that someone's complimenting something that you do or say or whatever. So, and we have to learn how to love ourselves enough to take the compliment and say thank you. Very nice of you to say that. So you start doing that too, Gertrude.
I am
Yeah.
learning too.
Good.
Need
Good.
to see. Can I
Um,
get a message
all
from you?
right. So everybody, we are at the very end of our show, but I will read for Corey and Vicky because you came in, and we'll read for you. But I need you all to know that we're pretty done after this. We've been here for an hour. So we've got Jess to do and then two more. And so I'm sorry if you came in late and we can't get to you, but remember that we're on all the time. So like and subscribe and you get a chance to know when we'll be back. So message from Spirit. Okay. Okay, Jess, I see things shifting for you. I don't know how that's going to happen or what's going on, but there's something that's taking place right now that's creating a shift in your energy field, in your knowledge, in your knowing, in your spirituality. So wait for the shift. It's all good. It's all good news because you are worthy. Make sure and we were just talking about being worthy really in the last conversation, because we don't accept thanks and appreciation for things because we'd rather give. But no, we're worthy to receive. We are all worthy to receive. And so your shifting has to do with your worthiness, and it's a vibrational shift, and you are in the midst of it. So what that might mean is that you are awakening at different levels. Your vibration is going up. You may be seeing some things that will be synchronicity for you. You will be seeing things that will bring you sort of aha moments. Be open to it. Don't be afraid of it, because it's been a long time coming, and they want you to know that you are safe and loved.
Yeah, and this is like a continuation of your new beginnings. So with all that, you'll be moving into new beginnings of
Mm-hmm.
movement, choices, decisions. So keep an eye out and awareness for that.
Mm-hmm.
And accelerated motion. So whatever is going to happen, will happen very fast.
Uh-huh. Wow. So she's ready, is what you're getting to. It will happen fast. Yeah. Yeah. I see that vibrational shift coming. I really
Yeah.
do. Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you, Jess. Corey Ray, do you see my workplace sales improving? Okay. Do you like where you work, Corey? Are you happy with what you do? I see that you have a lot of smiley faces. So I'm hoping that you really like where you are and what you're doing. We all have to work in some regard, to make the money that we make, unless we're retired or whatever. But do we really love what we're doing? Some of us don't, but we have to do it anyway. So let's see what this says, though. Ooh. I think this is going to be a very good thing for you. So I see here that you are secure and safe, and you have a strong dedication to your job. You're anchored in there. So that tells me if you are feeling the way you are feeling, that you want to create more prosperity for yourself, that you're anchored in there and you should be able to do it. And then I get the rose, and the rose is love. Love what you do, and the money will follow. I remember that's a book. Love what you do, and the money will follow. That's important. But I also see a grenade going off, which to me is more like fireworks. So I'm taking this card to mean that things are going to explode for you in your sales eventually. I don't know if that will be this month or next month, but I'm seeing that there are things that will be coming along, and you should be making some more money in a relatively swift time.
Yes, so I get the King of Autumn.
Oh, maybe that's when it is.
Yeah, it's going to turn out great. Projects will be stunningly successful, exciting new career opportunity, and money or resources that come your way will be invested wisely. So it's what you say. And
Mhm.
second card is Three of Summer. You have an exciting reason to celebrate, such as an engagement, wedding, or birth announcement. Remember to cherish those you love. So, I what comes out, you have an exciting reason to celebrate.
Mhm.
Last,
Mhm.
King of Summer. A trustworthy person or relationship enters your life. You may receive wise and compassionate advice from someone who speaks directly from the heart. Well, this is come to my mind, wise and compassionate advice. That was it come to my mind while the advice you were offering.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I think that, that could be somebody that's in the business that tells her, some of the tricks of the trade. So yes, and a celebration. You come
Yeah,
up with a
so
celebration. Yeah, that's awesome.
positive cards. That's great.
Positive cards. Definitely. Definitely. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, dear. Vicky wonders if we have a message from her guides and angels about where she's heading. And Vicky will be our last reading for the day. Thank you, everybody, for asking for readings and being here today with us all. And thank you to my wonderful moderators. All right, here we go. Okay, Vicky, the first one I get is Serenity. This is one of my favorite cards. Look at the colors. They're just gorgeous. So I'm feeling as though in order for you to tap more into your guides is just to be more serene, more loving, maybe do a little bit of guided meditation or something. But I'm feeling as though your guides are saying, things are okay. Things are working as they should be working. Stay serene. So there you go. The next one is friendship. I don't know if somebody's going to come along and maybe be a mentor to you, or if you'll be a mentor to somebody else, or you'll find a new friend. Be open to friendships. Somebody you're going to meet, I think, or be friends with your guides. There you go. What I love is you got the magic card too. Look at that. You have magic within you. You have magic waiting to happen, and it says yes. You got the yes card. Say yes to the magic within you. And there you go. And how does that look when you're trying to open up yourself? And there's no roadmap, Vicki. There's no roadmap. So what we have to do, oh, that's okay. No worries. You spell guides fine. But there's no roadmap to being a spiritual person, because all of us have different gifts and different ways that we start doing what we do. So, don't look at somebody else's path and think you have to go that way. Where your magic lies is within you, and you may just be doing something different. Okay.
So I get the Four of Summer. Your responsibility may distract you from noticing all the gifts that God is presenting to you. Be open to investigating opportunities that come your way. And cut to balance.
Yeah.
By merging varying points of view, you can generate an extraordinary new idea. Compromise with others and collaborate to discover a better solution. That really resonate with the card
Yes,
the
it does. It reminds me that the friendship card. In other words, you'll find somebody maybe to work with that you can practice your gifts with. Yeah. Yep.
yeah
Because that's what we still do, right? You and I still do that. We practice and we work together in order to be better, because we still have things to learn.
yeah.
So
So the last card, Four of Winter.
Oh.
Thoroughly think things through before making a decision. Continuing to overanalyze isn't going to get you any closer to a resolution, but meditation and prayer will bring the answers you seek. Very often what I do is I stop thinking, because sometimes thoughts can overcomplicate.
Yep.
If you stop thinking, you just stop the thoughts, go into meditation, and then when the mind, the emotion, everything calms down,
That's
the
right.
answer will come up.
That's right. So Vicki, just so you know, shoot me an email at heartandsoulconnected@gmail.com if you're interested. We sometimes have practice groups that get together. We haven't done it in a while. I don't know if we'll be doing it right away, but we do it on Zoom. And if you'd like to be included in that, we can try to send you information if you're interested. And it's heartandsoulconnected.gmail.com. And yeah, you might find friends that way. You never know, because sometimes we can't find friends in the real world because we're at home too much or whatever. So sometimes then that works out for us. You're a Libra too. That's what I am. So what are you, Trudi? What is you're a Sagittarius?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. You told me that already. Yeah. Yeah. My daughter is too. My daughter is. Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you very much for being with me today, Gertrude. And thank you to everybody that came today and the moderators and everything. If you get a chance to make a comment below when this goes to the channel, that helps us. I didn't know it helps us. I'm hearing that from other people. If you just put a couple of emojis in there or something, apparently it helps my channel, and I would really appreciate that. So thank you so much. Lots of love to everybody.
And thank you for having me here.
Of course. Yes, I was happy to have you here. Thank you very much for being here. Bye, everybody.
Bye.